Okay, so this is pretty much picking up where we left off with the last video. Um, I think this should look more or less where we're at. I think they Replit agents came back and updated a few more things. But I did want to kind of work on this a little bit more. Um, okay, so what I'm going to kind of do to pick up, and just if you're joining us now, I created a project plan in OpenAI. I had it bust out a bunch of different milestones. I added the first few milestones in Replit language into Replit and even had the first prompt. Replit actually changed it, fed some of that back to OpenAI. And so now we're kind of getting something that looks pretty good. Like if you click on the actual local site that's hosted here, let's see. Like this is what it is right now. So we've gotten pretty far. Thought there was a toolbar up here before, but um, it's looking pretty good. So good start. This one actually has a whole other deal up there, but okay, so pull up the next milestone and help me translate it into Replit language. So yeah, I think the other piece of this is that, I can push any of these files into GitHub when I want to. Um, I can actually deploy this into production. So you see the preview. I can, like I said, I click this. This is a local build, but you actually can deploy this pretty easily, low cost, and you can share this with other people. Um, it's got a secrets manager, so that if I want to include any of my keys from like OpenAI, I can actually build it into the product. Um, and then actually Assistant, which is pretty interesting for me. I haven't used it right now, but for the big stuff, I usually go with the agent. And then once we've done a couple of those, and those are kind of like the build big shots, um, you can kind of use that assistant is like more of a scalpel. So I'm gonna give them this. I probably should have looked at it, to be honest with you. But it's tracking pretty well right now. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna kill this preview. See, a lot of times it's helpful for the AI agent piece like this. You can modify with the assistant. So if you know where in the code it's messed up, you can actually go like this and it's at and well, you can point this at different sections of this. But if you know this is where the code is getting jacked up, like this, modify or explain, what's going on here, which I always find is pretty helpful. Um, but I think the other piece is you can, if this is where it's messed up for whatever reason, you can modify it with the assistant and it will target it right in there. Okay, so where we are at now. Oh, this is kind of cool. Seems a little fancy for a build log, but chronological feed with forest theme styling. Okay, it's actually pretty legit. This is the crazy part about using these tools is because I think it may have come from showing them an artist site that I really liked in the initial prompt. But I don't know, I don't kind of forgot about it. So this is like a surprisingly, built these up. This actually looks pretty good. It's kind of exciting. Um, oh, I guess this is the build dog. So like I'm not even know what's going on. A lot of times you can looks I like to use some positive reinforcement too. So I know, I think I read somewhere that, it's like running a microwave for an hour amount of energy. So I don't know. I think I get positive feedback though. Next milestone. So I'll share with it. Um, this is where, so it's helpful to just kind of give that information back and forth. Um, I think sometimes people try to do all this in one tool, give it too little context. Context is what wins the day here. So this is sharing back and forth, vetting what it is. Okay, this looks pretty good actually. So load entries. Each entry includes title, TLDR, external link, an optional tag, uh, and it actually has, oops, that's not what I meant. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. So I do want to be able to kind of, this is the thoughts page. So it's actually going like section by section here of the high level projects. A build log. And honestly, this might be my main page, at some point. Yeah, this could maybe get a little crazy, but thoughts. I think this would be kind of cool to like, I right now have a running page on my phone of projects that I want to go build, but thoughts could be pretty cool of like, like basically a request for, Y Combinator's request for startups. Maybe I could have like a request for partnerships or who wants to build with what. Yeah, this seems like a lot, but and maybe some overlap between the two, but okay. And it's about to be done. Next milestone. I think this looks good. It feels pretty busy, honestly, but I don't know. It seems like we could do something there. This looks pretty good. How do you yeah, curious at this point? One of the things you gotta be a little careful of is the usage. That's 25 cents per checkpoint, 92 checkpoints. Used a lot of credits this month, but it resets in 2 days. So I'm doing pretty good there, honestly. Had a hackathon last weekend. Okay. Okay. That's probably fine. Okay. So let's do the about page. Do that. No. Let's finish this. So I had this last piece here. I paid a developer, I don't know, it was like 400 bucks, honestly, to do um, I put together a landing page for me. And it took weeks. It was not exactly what I was looking for. I wanted like a little hidden little area for crypto type stuff. So I don't know if that's your experience, but it is a drastically different experience paying less than 30 bucks a month, being able to build something like this and be able to build it exactly how you want without, I'm honestly pretty sure I think I used the developer from Fiverr and I'm pretty sure they tanked the website at some point and I was like, hey, can you fix this? He's like, yeah, just give me 100 bucks and I'll do it. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting scammed here. So maybe my fault, maybe it wasn't, but uh I love the idea that you're kind of in control of your own destiny here. I don't know if I love this green. Honestly, I think I shot myself in the foot with that. This looks pretty good though. Honestly, this might actually be in the first section. Okay. Last, let's do seven. Um, so this all feels pretty good. Yeah, okay. I like this. This looks pretty good. I do want to have this password. Okay, this looks good. Hmm, okay, some pretty cool stretch goals actually. I actually have this website, but God, I don't know, it's gonna take a whole bunch of stuff about. I might do a final pass, deploy this. Hmm. I don't know. I'm kind of hitting a wall here, so I think I need to kind of wrap this up a little bit. But let's see what I can do. Maybe I'll cool it for the next 2 days until my credits replenish here. I don't know if I want to tell you the passphrase. Maybe I should tell you the passphrase, just so I know you watch this video. It's pretty cool though. Honestly, I kind of like where I'm at. I'm probably gonna pause. I'm hitting a wall. I think I just did this a little bit longer than I can, but anyways, this got me pretty far. So all I need to do now is really deploy this, share it more widely. Some of the things are going to be a little bit more of coordinating with other tools like, Google, like URL manager stuff. In the future, I think the next project I want to do is going to be around building a travel agent. So like N8N or Nathan or whatever, integrating the API key. Um, so yeah, this is actually pretty low stakes, and it looks like we did this in less than an hour. So, anyways, hope you like the content. Subscribe and write in the comments what more you want to see. All right, thanks, y'all.